Welcome to DMASpod, where we're making a scene. Big scene. Yeah, please. Right? AJL, here again. As always. Get me, very steady. You know what I mean? We have, of course, Wince on the other side.
Come on.
Hums is back again. I don't know who told him to come.
Bro, you got something to say in it, so let him say it. For real.
I got here, he wasn't here, then I just see him turn up like, you get me? Anyway, welcome back anyway.
Pleasure.
We have Josh back again. Get me, Josh Foden and that.
I said Josh Foden.
Yeah, Josh Foden. We're playing, we're rolling. We got Kadeem.
Gang, what's up?
All that kind of something's there. And our guest this week, Lemzi.
Inside.
And we're listening to what we're listening to right now.
This one's called Liberty, out right now, all streaming platforms, featuring LESiA, Léloo and Hayreezy as well.
Like that one there. Like that one there.
Did you say it out already?
Out already, yeah.
When did you release it?
Last month, April.
So what up? You wanted to drop a summer something?
Yeah, we came early for summer now. Man. It's ready, innit? Like,
You wanted to drop a summer something?
Yeah, man.
Make it sense.
So when you like your barbecues, you're going anywhere.
Smart man still.
You know which one to play in at Liberty.
I'm adding it. It's gonna be. It's gonna be over there.
Huh?
The title.
Yeah.
All that. All that. Yo, thank you, my brother. We'll lock it up and we'll talk serious now. You know what I mean? Get me.
Yeah, wavy.
Yeah, we're good. What, straight in?
Straight in.
No looping.
No nonsense.
Nah, no nonsense.
Straight in.
Straight head and kick.
Hold on, wait.
Man United.
Wait. Okay, I did like not straight. Little ease. Get me. Let me get some. Kadeem, what's your relationship with sports?
A relationship with sports?
That one.
On professional or
In any something, just your relationship with sports.
let's go to a professional one. I'm a sports journalist. Been in the industry for nearly a decade, writing, editing. You'll see me in publications like the Daily Mirror,
Credits.
Daily Express, Manchester Evening News, Football.London, Liverpool Echo, whole bunch of websites.
I can't lie. Mr. Editor man, you know you gotta do vroom. Next to his team.
That's credentials.
Yeah, so are you sport still active?
No, I've just left the industry now.
Okay.
Moving into online betting, online gaming, slots kind of stuff. So
right.
Taking a break full time from football. You might see me next season at, I don't know, a few football games in the press box and stuff like that. Which I'm bothered, but
okay.
Yeah,
people
like that, innit?
You get me? Why you give me like you want ticket in it? Like,
Man, I'm not even a ticket thing. Getting involved in the football scene.
It was a UEFA Cup final.
Hey, what team you support?
Man United.
That's why I'm taking a break from football.
Huh? What, because the United team?
Not even like.
Don't bite. Don't nibble. Don't nibble.
Don't nibble. Everyone has dinner.
It's too soon.
It's a marathon, not a sprint.
Dinner.
It's a marathon, not a sprint. It's gonna come. West Ham, trying to. Anyway.
I don't mind.
One final, one European final.
One final.
Nibble. I'm not nibbling right now.
Good final. Yeah. Right. Alright then. So Man United. How did that happen? How did you just woke up here as a Man United fan? What happened?
My biological father was a Man United fan, so I just followed
suit.
Yeah. And I'm one of those United fans. I've been to Old Trafford, I've seen my team live,
That's the main Certain man. So you're a real Man United fan.
You know what it is? Because last week was get you fees, all of that. I have a problem with London-based Northern. I have a problem. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Sounds
Geographically,
insecure.
it's not great.
Sounds insecure.
I'm not secure. Hit me. Man's a geographic, passionate fan. The hell? All of that.
Hammers.
All of that. Do you get me? And PNE. Don't forget it.
And Dortmund as well.
No, that's not geographic though. That's not geographic. Yeah. Fair enough. But at least some London United fans have been to the games. That's good. Or know what Stretford End looks like and that. You know?
I forgot. Have you been Old Trafford?
You didn't even say.
Nah, genuinely, I forgot. Still.
No, a lot of times, but I've.
You have?
Yeah.
You've been there?
Yeah.
You went into the fan shop, bro. You got to the fan shop and you
standing
turn around.
It's been a while, but.
Is it, what was the game?
Chelsea game.
Nah.
No, I was.
You're not playing it.
You know, I wouldn't believe it.
No, Chelsea game.
You know, last week we asked him one question. It was
Yeah.
What question did you ask me last week?
You learnt composure.
Oh no,
Trying to say I'm gonna call my cousin. And
That one,
No,
innit? It was like
you asked me
where.
I said I have family in Manchester.
Yeah.
And you was like, where? And I said, I'm gonna ask my cousin where exactly.
Different. Listen, next season you can go anyway. Get me. Try to. Maybe get me. Maybe
Go together.
Not me. Kadeem, maybe. Kadeem.
Come as well.
What versus West Ham? Yeah, 100%. No problem.
See that.
No problem. Anyway, to our other guest, Lemzi, your relationship with sports. Talk to me.
Growing up, I played a lot of different ones. Basketball, football, did athletics, all of these things. But the main one that I did, you got the right person on, yeah. No, the main sport that I did when I was younger was squash, and I played that to I'd say a semi-professional level, innit? So
see, that's something different.
I was an Essex champion when I was younger.
Essex champion in squash.
I was out here squash. I was decent.
Must have been.
Used to play around the country, a little bit international. My sister was the number one in England at one point as well.
Crazy.
Wow.
So yeah, we were doing that.
Can your sister come on here as well?
Nah, man. But no, I was doing that until probably about 21. So through uni as well. But then since then, I've just been just watching squash, watching stuff, or playing badminton recreationally.
Okay, you still
and
try
then
to keep
football
up
as well, innit? Yeah, that's
squash, innit?
Yeah.
How did you get into squash then?
That was my dad. So it's
Right.
mad. Like in the 80s, squash was actually huge in the UK, innit?
Yeah.
And particular communities, especially like black communities in the UK, it was like, yo, that's gonna be a thing for us. I can't remember why, but there were a lot of people, and that's how I got into it, through my dad. And then my coach was also one of my dad's boys from back in the day as well. Then all the people that I was like playing around, it was all people from his old club or one of the old clubs that he used to play at as well. So
whereabouts is your dad from then?
Leighton sides.
He's from Leighton.
Yeah. So I live in Leytonstone. So
Okay. That making sense. Or East man them.
Yeah, there used to be a place called Eastway.
See that?
And that's where loads of people used to play, innit?
Did you see that? A piece of education for the
My
people.
dad used to play
squash, to be fair. My dad
He used to play squash.
Yeah.
See, it's just a thing. Bare dads, like, they used to play squash. That's what I found out as well.
Well, that's before they were dads, though. Man, I say
Squash is their thing, innit?
dancing it off, like. That's cool, though. That's cool. Yo, a lot of them sort of sports have died, though.
Yeah, man.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, a lot of squash clubs are closed down. They turned, probably seen them, like, they turned into gyms, stuff like that, or just closed down completely.
Why do you think you didn't get
the PR, bro?
maintained?
No, there's two reasons.
Go on.
It's difficult to understand squash if you don't play it.
Right.
Like, sorry, I got a bit of a cold in it, but there's a lot of different technical rules that go into it, innit? So if you don't get like why someone's standing in the middle, why that shot has to go there, it's very difficult to just be like, oh yeah, this is a good, enjoyable sport, because it can take a long time
to
stuff like
understand it.
Yeah, just even to like see someone win, it can take a little while, innit? Like, say in tennis,
right,
there might be a serve and someone doesn't get an ace, and you're like, okay, they won the point.
Yeah.
Or it's easy to get, like, if it doesn't go over the net. Whereas in squash, it's like, if it goes in between these lines, that's all right. It can only bounce once. If someone volleys it here, it can go off the back wall, but only one back. Like, there's all these different rules, which makes it slightly more difficult to understand if you don't play it. That's number one. And then number two, it never got into the Olympics as well. And that's like a world stage for people to really see what this thing is. So without that platform, it's just never really taken off like that. Or it just started going down, down, down. This PR's not good enough, basically. That's what we need to work on.
So you managed to maintain it up until what you said, 21.
Yeah.
Made any friends from squash and that still play squash? Or
I know some people who went professional and everything. Like, they really went, and it's sick because you can go and see the world, but because it's so niche, it's not like, you don't do it because you're going to be hugely wealthy. You do it because you're passionate about the sport and your health.
For the love of it.
Yeah, literally just for the love. And Yeah, I know a few people who went down that road and they've done well. You know, shout out to people like Declan James, done well. He was, I think, national champion as well. And seniors.
Big up, you know.
Big up everyone who's gone down that road, because there was a point I was looking at it and then I just thought,
Mystic.
it's a lot.
What about athletics? You said athletics. So what was your thing in athletics as well?
That transitioned over time. So 400 meters first.
Right.
Actually, no, I'm lying. Sorry, other way around. 100 meters first.
Okay.
Then 200, and then 400. And I think
so you
the more I was playing squash,
you had more of a tank.
The more I was playing squash, the more like the quick speed kind of dissipated, and it got to more of me having as you said, a tank and being exactly more endurance and that.
How long does a squash? I'm still thinking about squash. How long does a match last then? Because you know, if you're saying that you gained endurance from that. You know what I'm saying? Because you see how tennis that can go on for
for hours and hours. It's not as long as that. Like I think the record match for squash is like 2.5 hours or something.
That's still long.
The intensity of squash,
that's still long.
The intensity of it, I think squash will make you fitter than any other athletic sport in the world. Swimming, running, anything. Like squash is ranked as the highest one in it. So even if a match is half an hour, which I think on average matches are probably about 45 minutes.
Yeah. You're burning.
The calories are crazy.
Training.
Well, there you go.
Same with
how much does
crazy.
fitness training? You might have to tell some of them football.
Yeah, bro, get on the squash court. I'm telling you, get on the squash
pre-season
court.
squash.
When I'm done with football, you can start.
I'm
sure every man that does it with me, I'm gonna say the same thing. When we're done, implement that in your team. Not now, bro.
Not yet.
I thought squash was fun, but you're making it sound mad. It's still
no, squash is lit, you know. Like it is a very fun thing to do.
Yeah.
But I think once you make it competitive, that's when you're like, all right, it's hard. Like it's very difficult from there. Innit?
Do you see? Go on.
Squash on BT Sport. Sometimes I'm like playing Call of Duty in the background, a bit of squash on BT Sport, and just
I've never seen it on BT Sport.
It's popped up a couple of times. A couple of times.
Also, it's trying to come back.
Yeah, like certain tournaments they'll highlight it. Usually, if it's like the British Open, which is one of the biggest ones in the world again, but it's rare and it's not all the time. Or there's one called Canary Wolf that. If you lot can get tickets to this one called Canary Wolf Classic that happens every year around March kind of time. It's not that expensive. It's quite cool to just be there and just like witness these professionals and also just the atmosphere as well.
I'll go.
You know,
100%.
Look out for that Canary Wolf Classic.
Do.
Honestly,
yeah.
Honestly, if you're looking for something new to do, I would definitely recommend it.
Yeah, if it's sports, we're there, innit? Making a scene.
Please. Make sure it's not making a scene. What
you saying?
I said, just make sure you remember it's next year.
You got time. Calendar. Write that one down, innit?
But what was you saying? Did you finish what you were saying about the BT thing? Fair enough. Did you say you played basketball as well? Or
I was very media at basketball. It's one of them ones you do it at school and you're like, I'm in the team.
What, school thing?
Yeah.
I played one basketball match.
what was it saying?
There's a reason why. That's why I remember. So, because whilst in school, football, played fullback, yeah?
Yeah.
I remember having to do a throw in basketball, having to do
from the inbound part.
Something.
Okay.
I launched it all the way to upside.
I can tell what kind of player you are. You know man bouncing like that, knocking every man down. I can't
And the thing is, you're not bare competitive. I'm not used to not being good at something.
Yeah, I hear it.
I was vexed.
It's vexing.
I was vexed. Yeah, basketball. Left that alone. Same with tennis.
So
I wasn't good at it. I wasn't good at it. I had a shitty temper as well. Like I think I had
smash your racket.
That's what I was like as well, you know.
I remember my mother took me to one, you know, like in the park, there was some open sort of coaching and that. I tried to do one serve, hit it too hard, went all that now.
Serving's hard, you know.
Yeah. So I'm there thinking, you know, you need controlled aggression. The aggression, I didn't have that controlled aggression when I was younger. So I'm getting annoyed, I'm hitting it too hard. So if I'm trying to channel aggression, the ball is still going. Yeah, but turn around. I ain't fucking doing it again. That got parked off. That's why man's not the next Mofi or. Yeah. But badminton though.
Yeah?
Badminton's cold.
I feel like badminton's the one sport everyone can.
It's like a happy medium, innit? Everyone can jump in that one.
Yeah, that was cold still.
We should do a little badminton something session.
What tournament and that, yeah?
I'm feeling for it.
So let me know.
I'm feeling for it.
Yo.
Hey, what, can you?
Oh,
Can you?
said that.
Can
That's
you?
what we're doing. That's what we're doing. Oh,
I'm just saying, can you? You know what I'm saying?
just put it like,
I'm just saying, can you?
Oh, okay.
I know you're competitive, like, you get me? Can you?
One-legged Josh is still.
Yeah, it's
Still.
Still excited. You know what I'm saying? I'm hot, man. You know what I'm saying? Not too much.
Hey, don't kill me. I'm good.
Cool. Alright. We did all fucking foreplay and that. Shall we get cooking now? Shall we get cooking now?
Man.
Cook up. You got something to...
I just want to know what happened in North London. I just want to know. White or red?
What happened?
You had a good day today, that's why your gas okay. I get it.
I just want to know what happened in North London in particular, first and foremost.
What happened in North London?
Lemzi, what team you support again?
Yeah, man. I'm a Tottenham fan, innit?
That's embracing something.
No, it's one of them days. Let me show them what room I'm in.
Get ready to
Let me just
That's a deep reference.
We're here.
So did you watch
I am a Tottenham
this
fan,
week's? Did you watch the last home game?
No, do you know what? I was actually away. And then literally the first time I checked my phone, I was like, let me just see what the score is. Because my dad had sent a message saying, Kane scored a banging free kick. So I thought...
It was wavy though. It was.
Yeah.
Then as soon as I saw the score, I said, yeah, I'm done with my phone. I'm good.
Never mind.
Over it, bro.
Man, I'm like, Buemo, like, give you my nightmares and that.
Do you know what? I've got to this season in particular, I got to the stage where I was like, it doesn't affect me. The L doesn't affect me.
Really?
I swear down. I swear to God.
But it does.
Not as deeply as it should. No, not as deeply as it could.
Tottenham numbness. Numbness.
Not as deeply as it should or could, innit? Where I'm just like, right, an L again. Okay, we move. I got to enjoy the rest of my day still, you know. I can't let it affect me that bad. I can't.
Now, your biggest dub as a Tottenham fan is that your hairline's strong.
That's crazy.
That's what I say.
That's
for
crazy.
real.
That's crazy.
Bro, for real, it's worse than Arsenal, bro. Being a Tottenham fan, it's been way worse.
Yeah, 100%.
Way worse. And it's been tough for me, bro, my whole life.
Wait, who do you support?
Arsenal, bro. It's been tough for me. So Tottenham, I can only have compassion, really, bro. But like,
I find that crazy because you're quite young and you support Arsenal.
Yeah,
It's you
bro.
didn't even see them really be.
that's why I said it's tough. That's why I said it's tough.
It's kind of mad.
Always in the viewers still trying to work out his age.
I haven't said anything, innit?
I mean, that's a compliment for real. It's strong, but I know, you know what I'm saying? Couple man Tottenham fans, and it's been a stressful experience, bro, for real.
Do you know what? It's mad though, because like the last 8 years or something, we've been doing better than you.
You think?
Literally, it's there. It's literally there as evidence. Like,
No, that's not even. I think it's worse, bro.
It's not even a stretch.
Like an FA Cup,
I had some
though.
FA Cups.
Yeah, I was like a little FA Cup or
for real.
something. Like,
Okay.
What,
Do you
2014? When did they?
If Tottenham comes out and we win the FA Cup, is anyone here like, oh yeah, you lot did your thing?
Yeah, but of course I Tottenham would say that. That's what I'm
Really
saying.
though, innit?
I ain't praising nothing about Tottenham if you might win anything.
Yeah.
We're still better than you.
Thank you.
Been better than you since man born, fam.
Yeah.
Nah,
Get me?
you were once upon a time you were better, innit? And this season you were better, but that's it. That's it.
So we're better now, isn't it?
Honestly,
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. This season you play better. Nice.
if you look at it holistically though, let's be real. Like even though Arsenal have got their FA Cups,
Look at what?
Oh,
holistically.
the Man City term.
Yeah,
Holistic.
I like that. The holistic approach. I like
Good
it.
English. Look at it holistically, it's like, okay, you man got your FA Cups and whatnot, yeah, but they've been playing Champions League football.
Facts.
Do you get what I'm saying? Like, when was the last time you man heard the champion? Just tell me, when was the last time you heard that?
What, 7 years now?
Long time.
What period are you talking about?
I'm talking about, okay, let's just say in the last...
Just sort of recent.
As of recent. Let's just say in the last 8 years.
So we're just going to look at Arsenal for the last 8
No,
years.
I'm just saying like Tottenham... Okay, you got your FA Cup.
But it is a generation though, isn't it?
Do you get what
If
I'm
you look
saying?
at 8 years, that is a whole generation. Like,
No, you guys are mocking it though, because let's be honest, if you're a player and you finish your career and you got one FA Cup as an Arsenal player and the Champions League theme tune as a Tottenham player,
Theme tune, you know.
Listen. At the end of the day, football's about winning, yes. But what I'm saying, an argument can, you can have an argument about that.
oh yeah, the argument can always be made.
Like, Tottenham fans can turn around and say that.
Say what?
What? That we've heard the theme tune every Tuesday and
but
Wednesday night?
they've been competing, innit?
That's a joke thing. That's a joke thing. That's a joke thing.
They've been competing.
No, because that also means it means any season that we've had that theme tune, we've obviously done better than these man as well. These lot have been missing out. They've been underperforming for the last 7 to 8 years at least.
But Tottenham have nothing to show for it.
That's true.
Your big dog.
No, that's a lie. That's a lie.
Big dog.
No, don't say it.
What?
I feel like
Bit
I
of
know
money.
you're gonna say it.
Bit of money.
No,
Some money.
he's gonna say
No,
something
I'm
silly.
saying it.
He's gonna say
Andy
silly.
Cup watch.
No, Andy Cup. No,
What?
swear.
What they got to show for?
Champions League final loss.
Oh, another loss.
The loss.
No,
Another loss.
You know what?
Another
You
loss.
seem like a nice guy, but you're not.
That was tactical.
Listen, he said like what does show for it, and literally that's it. They have.
Listen, there's just bare pictures of Harry Kane walking past trophies, big man. That's where it is.
That's tough.
There's bare pictures of Harry Kane walking past trophies and picking up the what do you call it? The golden boot. Or
Golden
whatever.
boot, yeah, man. Like 4 or 5 times now.
How many?
Look at Harry
Listen,
Kane, man.
on your shelf full of golden boot, no
That's
winner
sick though,
trophies.
innit? That's sick.
That's
That's a
sad.
mad
That's
thing.
very
I
tough.
already told you, Kane. United's waiting for you.
To the camera.
He must go.
That's
He must. He's,
Yeah.
this is it. He's
You know
that
what?
thing.
It's not even his choice. That's the sad thing.
Yeah.
It's not his choice.
Daniel
Okay.
Levy.
Yeah.
Okay,
If he wants to keep him
Levy
for
blocked
one more
it before.
year
Yeah.
and
Do you know-
stretch that year, he would do it.
Do you know what though? So, you know, EK Eclipse personally as well, yeah. So I saw him this week, yeah, and he made me think a little bit differently about the hurricane situation, yeah.
Oh yeah, go on.
You know,
then.
EK is a very funny man.
Yeah.
He's soon to come on you.
Oh no,
anyway,
yeah.
right. So he made me think. Harry Kane, should he stay or should he go or whatever? And it's, you know, it's like his decision now. What does he want to do? What does he want to do? So EK flipped it and said, well, realistically, you know, as a club, you should be looking at it as bringing in winning mentality. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, for example, Arsenal, right? They went to go and buy Gabriel
Jorginho.
Jesus and Zinchenko.
Mm-hmm.
To get a bit more, some more winners in the changing room and that, yeah.
And still lost.
And they still lost.
Yeah,
They still lost.
still
But you know
bottled
what? They tried a thing, yeah.
It's mad though.
This is a violent corner.
Yeah, very
Listen, no, but he's absolutely right. Yeah, he's absolutely right.
Tactical. Dark hearts. Very dark hearts.
but hear this, I really I want your take as a Spurs fan as well,
Talk
right?
to me, man.
So he was saying, well, realistically, as a club, you should be looking at it as Kane's our biggest loser. So we should cash in for him and buy some winners. So instead of it being, it should be up to Kane whether he wants to go, maybe Tottenham should be like, we get rid of this man, bruv. He's clearly not doing it for us. Do you get it? There's an argument for that. Yes, he scores goals. Cool. But when it comes to crunch time, when we talk about big game, big players and all that kind of stuff, it's like, yo, like.
Do you know what?
Wow.
I'm not opposed to this at all. Honestly, like he's gonna leave at some point,
Right?
and Tottenham will have to exist without Harry Kane at some point.
This is it.
I don't know why we don't cash in on him, especially if we miss out on Europe,
This is it.
because it's like, yo, we don't. That's complete rebuild to me, then. Like complete rebuild, new manager, new figureheads of the squad, all of that kind of stuff. Because really and truly, we need to get rid of bare people before we even think of getting rid of Kane. Which is why there's still that conversation of how long he stays on for. It's up to him. Where is he going to go? Red tear in it. But really and truly, we have to enter a new phase, which doesn't include him, doesn't include Son, doesn't include Lloris, doesn't include Dyer, doesn't include
All them, man.
Davies.
All them, man.
There's
and
a whole
and they haven't
squad
won anything for
that-
you.
Bare of these men have been there since Pochettino,
This is it.
and that's a long time ago.
And what you know, they've done all right,
yeah,
but they haven't
Yeah.
done anything really for you. So why not cash in on them? You know me?
That's a question for Daniel Levy, bro. I'll be
Hey,
like,
Daniel,
me personally, yeah.
I lost your number.
Especially if I know that Kane is you lost it. Especially if I know Kane's not trying to extend it as well. You have to cash in.
Sell them, man, bro.
Sell him to United. Let them have fun.
Get me?
Let them have fun.
Rehabilitation.
Yeah.
All right, rehabilitation.
He's not a winner.
There was-
he's not a winner.
There was a moment where I was
He's
thinking.
not a winner.
There was a moment I was thinking, bro, what if he went Chelsea? And then I remember where they ended up finishing this league, innit? So I was like, yeah, he ain't gonna do that.
Oh,
Like,
holy smokes.
no, he ain't gonna
He
do
has to play in
that.
Europe. He has to play in Europe.
Otherwise, there's no point.
Yo,
Just stay with
Chelsea are not
us.
in Europe, big man.
Yeah.
That's mad.
Enzo.
Bro, bottom half.
That's
bro.
mad.
Bottom half.
Page 2.
Literally,
This is,
it's crazy.
they're not in.
When you think about it, it's mad.
100%.
That's crazy. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's actually mad when you think about it.
It's the same way as like when Arsenal didn't get in there. Like Mad, isn't it?
Don't vim in that. Don't vim in that. It ain't land.
The real spices for it.
We're back anyway, so come.
Do you reckon?
Well, they got the Champions League on a Tuesday and Wednesday, innit? So
We're in there, innit?
get me. That's all right.
Next season,
Yeah, I know. From Tottenham, you can still hear it from.
I feel like Loki, you're kind of like you have passion for Arsenal, innit?
For Arsenal?
Yeah.
No, I'm a
like you have a
football
soft
fan.
spot for them, slightly, innit?
Oh, do I have a soft spot for Arsenal?
Yeah.
Actually, I kind of do, you know.
Yeah, I can
I
sense
kinda
it,
do.
bro.
I think we spoke about that before, but it was just you can't. Arsenal. Well, I know you're a Tottenham fan, so you might disagree, but
I will. That's okay.
there's an undeniable swagger that you can't hate on, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Especially Titi and can't lie, when get me big Uncle Titi and that, you know, ripping off his stuff and you seeing all Quayo on his thing and that. Get me? Remember a man from Guadeloupe and Martinique, you know? Check.
When was that?
Me. Huh?
When did that happen?
When he won the league. When he won the league.
He's asking for dates.
Don't worry about it. Hey, Eddie man, slap a picture on there. Eddie man, slap a picture on there. Get me? He says in Quayo, Guadeloupe and Martinique, this is for you. You get? So, yeah, I mean, but anyway, but just on real side, they had a cool team, man. I found it hard to hate on them. I found
you know what? I got a different resentment from them to Chelsea though. Like I feel like with Arsenal, there is a respect. It's one of them where it's like, I dislike you, but I get it, kind of thing. And they're like, you're over there, you've won whatever you've won, and it feels normal when they win, kind of thing. Whereas with Chelsea, last season when there was that whole thing of them going into administration, I can't even lie. I was like, is what it is, isn't it?
Yeah. So if Arsenal had problems like that, I would feel.
Yeah, even I would be like, right,
Yeah.
Arsenal gone like that. Okay.
Yeah, but that's like, you see how like Batman and the Joker, when
They
had
kind
their
of need
beef,
each other a bit.
They
innit?
needed each
Yeah.
other. So even as a Tottenham fan, you need Arsenal like, to hate on as much. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, facts.
Because otherwise, who you gonna hate on? What fucking
Yeah, but
Barnet?
Chelsea.
Barnet.
West Ham.
But imagine Barnet. That's not even West Ham, you know.
That's too
That
unfair.
I ain't gonna lie to you. That West Ham and Tottenham, right? I feel like it's fake beef, bro.
It is,
forced.
bro.
It's
forced. There a rivalry,
It's not real.
Yeah, exactly.
No, it's not real.
No, it's not real.
Artificial.
We need one of them old man them to come and explain that one.
Yeah, because I don't see it.
I don't get
It's
it.
a London thing. Oh, we're both from London, but how many clubs are in London? Like,
So it's
Bro,
Crystal
yeah,
Palace.
yeah,
innit?
yeah.
But like-
Crystal Palace, QPR, all these things.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
I feel
calm.
like West Ham have Millwall, Arsenal have Tottenham,
Yeah.
and it's like, oh, we should hate each other. So like we might as well. It's like the whole Crystal Palace and Brighton thing. Why do you guys hate each other?
Oh, yeah,
I think
yeah,
that was
yeah.
something
That was
to do with
explained,
the owner,
though.
Yeah.
That was explained, but
What?
But that's the thing. It was
we
explained.
can't give the
but-
explanation.
But exactly, it's explained, but no one actually knows why. There's just a beef there. It's
just
like,
a beef thing.
you got beef over there, let the big boys beef over here. Like,
But you know what?
Every bar, you know, I'm clocking it.
Hey, my guy still.
But to be fair, that does kick off though. The Crystal Palace and Brighton one. More time it's tasty when you watch
What do
it.
they call it? Like the M3
M3,
rivalry or something like that.
Some
innit?
shit in
like-
it.
Yeah.
But it gets fiery. I like a fiery game.
But West Ham Tottenham, that ain't kicking off.
I
You
mean,
man should just have a sit down at that point.
I don't get it. I don't look at Tottenham and think fucking. You know, I don't get it.
There's no
Yeah.
there's no
There's
deep
no-
emotion.
yeah, no,
yeah,
same.
yeah.
Same.
Yeah, I don't get it.
So who's you man's rivals then? Like
Who? What, West Ham?
Millwall, it's Millwall.
other than other than
Who,
Millwall,
West Ham or Preston?
West Ham.
West Ham. Millwall.
Yeah.
All I can think.
No
is
one
Millwall.
in like the Prem or no.
Not really. That's what I'm saying. Tottenham's fake beef, bro.
Okay.
Someone has to explain it to me. Yeah, because otherwise, right now it's fake beef.
It's one of the things where like you watch a game on Sky, like West Ham v Crystal Palace. Oh, it's a London derby. It's like, again, stop forcing it.
Yeah.
But it's true though. Like,
Literally,
like,
no.
yeah, West Ham.
Only in
West
fact,
Ham,
like, of
Arsenal.
course, it's factually
Yeah,
correct,
yeah.
but it's,
So,
there's
like-
no.
Yeah, so you get these like, you know.
Yeah, like when we
season,
played Fulham.
West Ham lost all the London derby, but again, no one cares because they played Fulham, Brentford. Like West Ham, West Ham fans aren't beefing like that against any of these fans. I think the most passionate one is West Ham Tottenham, but that's more of like an old rivalry which just continues going.
Unless it's with the firms and that.
Yeah,
That's
Maybe
literally what I was
maybe
thinking.
it's
That
just
must
because
have
of
been
the
what it
firms.
was.
You know what I'm saying?
Maybe.
Well, obviously, that's once upon a time thing as well, bro. You don't really,
No
don't
involved.
really slaps like that in Upton Park and that. Like,
Ain't even there anymore, innit?
you get me, like them Upton Park scraps and that. You don't even.
Can't be doing that.
Imagine, you know that bridge, the bridge.
Oh,
imagine
to the station.
imagine my Stratford station. Imagine if
You
you
gotta
up
run
there
up the
like.
stairs first, you know.
Man, I'm getting on an escalator
Nah,
and
it's
that.
long, innit?
You
Nah.
wait there.
Pressing the button for the
Hey,
lift.
just go to fucking food court first.
Yeah, I'm about to say, meet me back. I'm in that shit. There.
Miss.
Not happening. That's not happening.
It's your boy Wince. Just want to say thank you to everyone that's been watching. Make sure you follow, like, and subscribe. Don't Make a Scene Pod. That's DMAS on all the socials, Insta, TikTok, Twitter, all of that. Make sure you lock in.
But Lemzi, talk to me quickly though.
Yeah, man.
That rhythm that just come out that
Liberty.
was playing. Liberty. Yes. Just a little more about on that and shed a bit more about what it is you do. Who is Lemzi and stuff like this.
Cool. So yeah, I'm an artist, music
Nice.
artist,
Nice.
creative. Some might say I'm an entrepreneur.
Chill.
Part of a founding team called Spoke, who have made the UK's #1 music-led mindfulness app as well.
Say that one more time.
I'm part
No,
of.
even say it to the camera like you get it, like,
Boom.
please. Like, be on yourself, like, you know what I'm saying.
So I'm the lead artist and a founding team member of the UK's #1 music-led mindfulness app called Spoke. Please download that. It's on Android, Apple, all of them things. So please
That way,
download it.
it's the editor man can do something with that.
Yeah,
All
something
right.
flash up as
Right,
I'm
so
getting it.
Spoke, yeah.
Yeah, man, download Spoke. It's great for your emotional and mental well-being. So if you're someone who, or anybody, if at any point you feel like, do you know what, I need a little pick-me-up, I need something to help me relax, I need something to give me some energy, something to help me sleep. That's a big thing that we focus on as well.
Right.
We just work with different artists and different practitioners or facilitators. So that could be neuroscientists, therapists, people that are experts in meditation, sleep, audio scientists. And we find a way to bridge the gap between the art and the science and just bring it together to give you some very, very enjoyable, but then also beneficial music. So it's very intentional.
I want to know how it started. How did your team come together to make this app?
Cool. So our founder is a woman called Ariana. And Ariana and I met each other in 2018. We were introduced by a mutual friend because at the time I was music artist, doing workshops all across like Essex, East London, all that kind of stuff. And also putting on events. And she was also doing wellness events. So like yoga sessions, all that kind of stuff with live music as well. And this was called Sweat and Sound. And at the time, we were just like, okay, cool. I'm sure there's something that we can do because you got music and I do stuff with people as well. So we'll see what happens. And then I think two main things happened and there was problem and solution in it. So problem was her younger brother when he was 15, one of his close friends had taken his life. And then within like a 6-month window, there were 2 other people who experienced the same thing as well.
What were young people around him?
Yeah, young people, or just people around her who were taking their lives, innit? And as someone who was already in the wellness world, there was like a wealth of tools and stuff that she already knew. It's like, this is meant to be beneficial for your mental health and to help you through these processes of grief, loss, depression, anything like that. What she found though, was it was met with a lot of resistance. Like the young boys in particular just didn't want to hear about breathing or hear about, let me talk to a school counselor or anything like that.
Don't want to hear about all that opening up kind of business.
Didn't want to do it because, it's
deal
like,
with it like a man.
exactly
all
that kind of stuff,
bullshit.
innit? Just deal with it how I deal with it, whether it's playing, whatever it might be, innit? Is what it is. We move. All of these phrases that we have in it.
All these kind of phrases as well. It just adds, depreciates the value of
the human experience.
Do you know what I'm saying? Just us being here as well.
100%, because we move means you're not present as well. It means you're not focusing on actually what's going on right now. So that kind of highlighted problem for her very much, where it's like, this is my younger brother and people that are close that they're not getting it. Like they're not feeling the effect of this stuff that I know has an effect on other people kind of thing. So yeah, as I said, we got problem. And then I guess the seed of solution was she came to the listening party that I did for my first album. And the whole premise of my first album, Léloo, is that it's like a therapy session. So I'm talking to a
Léloo's the name of the album?
Yeah, sorry. Léloo's the name of my first album. This came out in 2018 as well.
Nice.
And the concept is that I'm talking to a therapist. It's similar to Dave's Psychodrama. I did do it first, but
say that again as well, please.
I did do it first, but just to give like the idea of like the theme for it. So like in between songs, there's a script of me talking to a therapist saying, oh, this is how I'm feeling, this is what I'm thinking about, this is who I am, and it leads into each track kind of thing. So the way I constructed the session was literally just press play, let the whole thing play 45, 50 minutes or whatever. And at the end, we'll just have open discussions and that. And I remember her feedback was like, oh my days, this was like a meditation. And I was like,
Nice.
I mean, if you say so, like, I wasn't meditating at the time. But for her, that was the impetus for Solution. Whereas like, this is the stuff that I need to present to my younger brother and his friends and young men in particular.
That's
where
how she
it's
felt
like,
straight away.
yeah, that was it, that kind of thing. So it's like, cool, I've got problem, I've got idea of solution. So from there, going into 2019, sorry, her and I did a couple of like live events, which were called Rapitation. So it was like live spoken word rap meditations that we were doing. But two things that we took away from it was, number one, it's very difficult to scale live events because like you can only be in one place at a time. So we want to get this to as many people as possible. So that was a barrier. And number two, the events were still attracting her very wellness audience. So very much like white, middle class, I wouldn't say middle age, but like 30 plus kind of demographic. And you have disposable income. And you probably already have some sort of means of well-being. Like you don't need to be here.
This is not.
It's
this
a luxury.
Is not, yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
You don't need to be here kind of
Whereas
thing.
you want this to go to people that gonna take
need
something
it.
from this.
Exactly.
They need this.
Yeah.
It's gonna impact them.
So that was where we kind of got to, and then we put a pause on that. Then 2020 came, and obviously we all know what happened, the world shut down, etc.
Absolutely.
But she found a way to get investment from our first investor, a guy called Tom Adiola, who also introduced her to her now co-founder, a guy called Michael. And he had a history in developing apps. So he made Jamie Oliver's app like 10 years ago or whatever as well.
Okay, cool.
And that was the seed for the idea of how we're going to make this thing democratized, basically. So like anyone, anywhere can download it, get it from the app store, etc., etc. So between us three and a fourth founding member, a guy called Daniel Miles, who was the executive producer for Spoke and made pretty much 80% of the production that's on the app still to this day. We just started creating this thing, man. And we've worked, as I said, with loads of different people, from therapists, neuroscientists, audio scientists, different artists that have come on board. So people like, I don't know, names like Geordie, Morgan Monroe, Monafe, Ferns, Moke, Amelia Poabs. There's so many different artists that have been on there. Like if you go on the app, you'll see.
Yeah.
But over the course of time, the main thing is just, let's make something that's personalized. So everyone who goes on the app, you have a personalized session. It's not just like Netflix or Spotify that flings.
How does it become?
So when you open it, it asks you how you're feeling, first and foremost.
Yeah.
From
Have
there,
you got it now, Kadeem?
Yeah.
you got it. Okay, yeah, cool.
Yeah.
It will ask you how you're feeling. You will put in anything on the axis from calm to tired to happy to raging.
Are
whatever
these
you want
what
to
do you
put
call that? A multiple.
Yeah, so it's an
okay,
axis.
so it's click. Okay.
Rah.
Yeah, so I opened it and see.
Oh, that's me.
Zoom in on that. Cheesing.
Yeah, I'm a happy guy, man. Yeah.
Man said I was working on that.
That's a download still. Yeah, we count that.
Yeah.
But it will ask you how you're feeling on our axis.
Yeah.
Then it goes through a process of checking. Ask you how you're feeling, what your intention for being there is. So do you want to reduce anxiety? Do you want to sleep better? Do you want to be energized, etc.? Then
It's
you'll
all multiple choice. Is that what I asked before?
Yeah.
All multiple choice.
All of this,
Yeah.
all multiple choice.
Yeah.
And then it will ask you what themes are on your mind as well. So anything from career to money to relationships to sex to the future, whatever. There's loads of different examples. Then from there, after the information you put, it goes through our catalogue and essentially gives you what it thinks the best thing for you at that moment in time to listen to is, based off of what we've put into the songs or the music, what we call sessions that we've made. And that's
How
it
do you
works.
curate? So then, how do you curate these sessions and that? Then you just someone sitting there on Spotify saying, "Yo, this is good. This is good. This
so
is good."
it's all in-house. Everything's in-house. Like
Right.
none of it is songs taken from anywhere else. We've
these are
made
songs
all of
made-
these sessions. Yeah.
Shit.
So that's why I say we bring artists in and facilitators in. So like we curate these things. They're all
Right. So this is
exclusive
all
and new on the app.
organic.
Yeah, and there's like 140 different sessions on there, something like that. Yeah, and it's all new. It's all been rolling since 2020. We've been on the App Store since 2021. Been on Android literally since the other day.
So
yeah, man, there's a lot going on.
My googly phone can get that.
Yeah, man. Yeah, we came for you guys late because I'm not gonna lie, Android is it's a bit long to make for, but
Yeah, bro. I mean, not joke man thing. Not joke man thing when I'm sending you all the stats and thing. Give me the oogly googly.
My man sent me no stats.
I'm trying to get some. I'm trying to get some Google Pixel socks.
Oh wow, you're trying to really
I'm trying to get some Pixel
Hey,
socks.
Google Pixel.
Hey, Google. Hey, Google.
See you on the advert soon, innit?
Do you know what? That sounds lit.
What? Spoke.
Me either, mate.
Spoke, yeah.
Nah,
SPOKE. Spoke. Yeah, it's cool,
Music,
man.
meditate, sleep.
That's the one.
That one there with the black and the.
Yeah, you should see my face somewhere. Oh no, you're because you're Android. Oh no, you do see my face. Yeah. That's the one. Please do download
Money shot
that.
again. But
Boom,
make sure
boom,
all you
boom.
download that right now, please,
Yeah, man.
as you're watching it.
So it's got like a 5-star rating.
Yeah, do you know what? A lot of people love Spoke. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
Like, even we're like, raw. Because I knew that people would like it, but these are all genuine reviews
You
from
know,
people all over the place.
It's
and
just brilliant
like, wow.
because you see, even from you made an album, you didn't necessarily you just put it
wasn't a
out in
plan.
the world, right? Yeah, and then someone else has found that, and it means so much to them.
Yeah, facts.
You're unaware of what that means to that next
No,
person.
facts.
And then it created this, and then now this app. You probably not even though the intent for this is, of course, it's got its purpose.
Yeah.
But what that does for so many people, probably can't even imagine as well.
It's good, man. And I feel like, you know, in life, yeah, when you're in your calling, and you're doing what you love, it can branch out to other things. Do you get what I'm saying? When you're creative and you're just doing what you love, man, you start finding yourself serving people in ways you wouldn't even know. So, like, credit to you, man. Do you know what I'm saying? That's
love
big,
that
man.
big
That's
Thank
big.
you, man.
Don't forget to breathe. What?
That's it. It's like the first thing it'll tell you when you open it.
I just saw that. Making a scene. See that? That's what it's about, and don't make a scene, making scenes. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, we like that one there. Cool.
But I didn't even tell you about Liberty, you know.
Oh,
I was straight into Smoke, which is cool. Because Smoke is very, very important. But Liberty, real quick on that one. That was the lead single from the creative project that I put together. So it's not an album, it's not a mixtape, it's not a playlist, it's a CP. It's a thing that I made up in its own right, which is essentially like an album audiobook. So there's 14 tracks, but they're split into 3 chapters. And each chapter is its own respective EP if you wanted to listen to it like that as well. So Liberty's on chapter 2, which is called Outside, which is just the vibe. So like there's a bit of Afrofusion, a bit of trap, garage, as you can hear with Liberty, a lot of features, so different voices in there, and it's just it's just good times and good vibes. But the whole CP is called Outliers.
The whole CP is called
Outliers.
Outliers.
Yeah, and we're gonna have vinyls very, very soon as well.
You want to say that again?
We're gonna have vinyls very, very. A lot is happening over here. We're gonna have vinyls very, very soon. So yeah, you can go stream it on Spotify just to see if you like it first, and then boom, grab your vinyl when it's out.
Boom, boom, boom. We like that one. So that's Lemzi, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
That's Lemzi, we like that. Do you know what I'm gonna do? Because I've gone to you about Tottenham already.
I
I just want to know about the red half of London.
Hold on, wait. No. I don't think we asked this, yeah?
Go on.
Why did you start supporting Tottenham?
Oh, yeah, we didn't. Why Tottenham?
Family.
Because you're an Eastman. You're an
Leinster,
Eastman, big man. I know this
You know,
already.
some people would say Northeast, innit? Like, so.
He's trying it.
Yeah, man.
I'm definitely East. I rep for East London heavy as well, so I can't even really say that. Like, I'm definitely
No,
East
there's
boy,
people
innit?
watching this right now saying,
And they're like, not any postcode.
Yeah.
Now, why Tottenham? My granddad. So when he first came to London in the 60s, number one, he lived in North London, so he was living in Muswell Hill for a bit.
Yeah.
And then number 2, that's when Tottenham was sick. The black and white generation was what's Jimmy Greaves, all of that kind of stuff, innit? Like winning doubles and all this stuff. So he's like, yeah, of course. That's my team. And then it passed down to my dad, and you know, even then it's like Glenn Hoddles winning FA Cups, good teams, etc.
But your granddad,
And now
that's what?
Now it's me.
Aussie Ardealers.
Aussie Ardealers is more like my
80s.
dad's gem, yeah.
80s, innit? Yeah. 80s.
And now it's me suffering.
Where is it that your granddad came to London from?
Nigeria,
Okay.
Lagos, yeah.
Right. Niger man.
Nigeria, man, 100%, man. 60s was cool, man. Got independence, winning doubles, come to London, all of them. He was living his life. Like, me though, Yeah, North East London.
Just clinging to
But yeah, that's why I support Tottenham.
Okay, yeah,
I
that's
did.
it.
There was a phase in my life where I was like, I might not support them anymore, you know. But I just couldn't not.
I respect that more though. Can't lie. Certain man's gone from Arsenal to City in
Jumping
recent
ship.
years. I'm not gonna say no names, but he knows exactly who he is.
Arsenal to City.
Make the scene, bro.
Make the scene, bro.
Make the fucking scene, bro.
Arsenal to City.
Arsenal to City,
That's
bro.
a crazy jumper.
That's what the fuck is that?
I don't know about
Who the
that.
fuck is that?
Max.
Oh! Joke, man. Where's it? Can't take man.
Yeah, man.
But can you really enjoy it? Can you really enjoy like the dubs and the trophies when you've done
What the jump?
you know what I'm
It's
saying?
not the same, innit?
It's not the
It's
same.
not the same at all, bro. Can't respect that, man.
And then imagine Arsenal won it this season. What, you go back?
100% he would have. He said that already. 100%. Obviously, we was leading for a minute, so he was like, "Yeah, I support Arsenal, all of that sort of stuff." And then we started slipping. He's like, "Hey, man, always supporting City, you know." Yeah, I started backing out the old school Man City tops. And I'm like, "You're a joke, man."
You just bought last week.
Bro. Man,
He's not coming in and explaining. So,
yeah, nah, you know what? We'll get him on here. 'Cause
fully.
definitely gonna grab him on that one, of course.
Well, the red side are not London now.
Got you.
That's one of the. Hey, listen, I don't have much to say on it. You know what I'm saying? I just saw the scoreline and realized what that meant for City today. So, how you feeling? I mean, you're Arsenal. Oh, you support Arsenal?
I do.
All right, cool. Supporting the Arsenal.
I'll be real. It's been done for a few weeks now, bro. I can't lie. It's been done. So
You're on to it now, so.
yeah, like, bro, I'm calm. I'm cushy. It's only when man was panicking when the Southampton game was happening.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was a
There's
bit
video
techie.
evidence of you panicking, bro.
Is it? Where?
Yeah, there's video.
What, the stream?
Was it the stream? Nah, not even, bro. No, yeah, you was bare I heard you screaming. Pause. Do you hear me?
Yeah, that Southampton game. Then I thought, because we ended up bringing it back, even though it was a draw, we ended up bringing it back. I thought that was gonna give us momentum to do the thing, innit?
Not to shit. Not to fucking tall.
I thought we was gonna do it, man, but obviously everyone outside of Arsenal was just screaming, you know what, Arsenal, you lot are done. Man City, you lot are bottled. I've been hearing this bottle thing for months.
Fam.
For months, bro.
I had hope though, I'm not gonna lie.
I've been seeing people retweeting that, like, hindsight's a mad thing still. I can't lie.
Gary never called it what in
He
January.
called it time.
Early, bro.
January times, like. Yeah.
can't-
But he wasn't even disrespecting them.
No,
he was
bro.
just saying the power of City, innit?
Yeah, and it's true.
Power and experience of City.
That's why, like, I'm screaming now, like, bro, how do you expect us to win the league? How could you have expected us to win the league when we was even at 8 points ahead? When you got City there?
Yeah.
What?
What
do you mean, what?
No way.
Listen, that's
Fam, Arsenal fans are talking crazy. I'm not
I'm about to say, what?
you know what I'm saying.
No way.
Listen, not to go for it. Listen, I'll be real. Like, listen, you know me. And I said to you, listen, I actually want Arsenal to win it. Do you know what I'm saying? Just to break this whole
Disclaimer,
City.
so did I.
Yeah, do you know what I'm
So
saying?
did I.
But what you man fail to understand is that you can't start making excuses now.
No, but they're big factors.
Hold it, no, hold
They're
it,
big
hold it.
factors.
You gotta take the L. Listen, you gotta take the
You
L.
can't just look
Take
at a
the L,
situation
no,
without no context.
No, bro, I hear what you're saying, yeah.
You don't?
But I do. Because listen, I feel for you. I do feel for you. Do you know what I'm saying? I actually do feel for you.
It is what it is, bro. I don't
But
really care.
like, you man just need to understand, yeah, like, at the end of the day, man, like, when people say, oh, you man are bottlers and this and that, you gotta take your L's and you gotta understand that throughout the season, the position that you were in, it was there for the taking. Forget City. Forget City. No, I'm saying, but what I'm saying forget City is because you man were in a good position. If you man were chasing, if they were second chasing, then we could say, you know what, City,
Yeah.
but they were top
The braziest
for
thing.
a while.
The braziest
Do you
thing
get what I'm
is-
saying?
yeah,
That's poor, man.
Craziest thing about it.
being top 4, I don't mean that you're gonna win the league.
No,
bro.
but I mean, well, but you know what?
It was.
No, but no, let me land.
Please.
Let me land. I actually saw a statistic today.
Statistics.
It said that
This guy's gonna be doing a fact
like
check.
it,
man. We need a fact check, man. We need a fact check, man.
Fuck it, oh.
you can Google this one.
Yeah.
It was like every team that had 50 points, at a certain period of time of the season, went on to go win it.
And Arsenal the first one.
Arsenal,
That's the first one.
first one.
First time for everything, man.
I mean, first time for everything.
Good hold that one.
First time for everything, bro. Like,
But yeah, you know what? The only reason where I'm agreeing,
laughing.
Hams, where I'm agreeing with you, though. Hey, where I'm agreeing with you, yeah.
hey, Josh, come on, man. Just
silent.
Just knows.
Hey, that really me, bro.
The thing is,
But I still had hope though. That's the thing. I was
Until
doing
when?
the maths until like I was looking at the table. I really believed it, bro. I thought we were gonna get like an Aguero moment at the end. You know, like you know what I'm saying.
Do you know? Yeah. Do you know what, Josh? Yeah. Do you know what, Josh? You know when you played against Bournemouth.
Yeah.
And you just got a last minute goal.
Yeah.
It was real.
Nelson.
I thought,
Nelson.
yeah.
Oh,
Arsenal. Remember that?
yeah.
I thought, yeah.
That was your
this
Aguero
Arsenal's-
moment. No, wait, that was your Aguero moment.
That was it.
You didn't-
Yeah,
you
that was your
didn't-
Aguero moment.
I actually was thinking, bro, they're really gonna do
They're gonna
it.
do it. Alright?
Yeah.
I was thinking,
They're
yeah.
gonna do it.
But you know what? So Wins, you know you're saying, how do you expect? You can't expect us to win. Like, well, City always did it, but you know, you only play City twice, innit? In the league, you play City twice. That's the only thing.
So you expect a team like Arsenal to go through the rest of the league and just
Try a thing.
try a thing?
Yeah, try a thing.
That's not
I
the
mean, they
same.
did try a thing. They did try a thing.
Yeah.
You get me? They ended up, you get me?
Like, look at
Smoking a big
even
one.
there's a couple factors in it, bro. Come on, man.
Go on.
Gone?
Well, us losing Saliba was definitely one that killed us.
That does show now, yeah.
Jesus obviously getting injured, even though he wasn't putting up any numbers, but what he was doing on
He
the
was
pitch
very
for
influential.
us.
Had impact,
No, he was. Yeah.
You
Yeah,
were winning without him.
Yeah, but you're
Pardon?
still winning though. And
You
Ketia
winning
was scoring
about-
goals.
Oh no, but okay, that takes away a quality player from being available for selection. Do you know what
But you
I'm
were
saying?
still winning.
Yeah.
No, but okay, when it comes to times where we're not doing our thing in the future, if he was fit and he had rhythm going into games, then we could have been doing something.
Carrying form.
Yeah.
First point, I hear it.
And on top
Second
of that,
point,
the
weak.
way I think they were, the way they were playing, was it?
No, but they're winning.
Nah.
But listen, you see when you're going for the title, yeah. Sometimes it doesn't matter how you play. It's a results-driven game. If you're getting the results, if you're winning 1-0, ugly 1-0s and whatnot, bro, 3 points are 3 points. That's why the whole Gabriel Jesus thing. That's a bit weak for me. Saliba, I can understand. Do you know what I'm saying? Because you
Why
can
is
see
it? Why
Arsenal-
is it?
Let me tell you
Why
why,
is it
because
one
when
for
they-
one and not
okay,
the other?
Okay, let me tell you why. Because when
He's
you
gonna
look
come
at
with his.
how
He's
Arsenal,
gonna come with his centre back talk.
listen,
He's gonna come
TV
with
talk.
yeah.
When you look at how Arsenal's back forward when Saliba weren't there, they were slightly more deeper, which essentially left some pockets for certain teams to exploit.
Go on.
When Saliba was there, because he's got
And we
pace.
still won games without Saliba as
No,
well.
but what I'm saying is that like that, because you all on the front, the way you sort of playing, it suited your back line to be high. The moment you take Saliba out, it kind of drops you man a bit deeper. And even though you man are still doing this pressing thing, it wasn't the same because your back line wasn't as high as it should be. Do you get what I'm saying? And that has like a knock-on effect. Whereas with Nketiah, it was the reason why I don't dig the whole Gabriel Jesus thing is because Nketiah was still doing his job and scoring goals. I think as defensively as a unit, you take one out, eventually it affects the balance. Do you know what I'm saying? So for me,
Taking out a striker don't affect nothing.
take that again.
Taking out a striker don't affect nothing.
No, it can, but as long as the guy is scoring goals, then you're good. Because when, like I said, when Saliba was there and Gabriel Jesus wasn't there, you man was still playing good football. And okay, Nketiah is not Gabriel Jesus, but he was still doing the job, scoring goals, doing his thing.
Jesus wasn't scoring goals.
No, he wasn't. But I'm saying the way you sort of playing, I was like, for me, I said Martinelli plays better with Gabriel Jesus. For me personally, when he's on the pitch, I feel like their link-up play it's a lot better. I feel like when Gabriel Jesus was out the team, I think Martinelli got affected by that a bit. Do you know what I'm saying? I think everything was going through
You're contradicting
side.
yourself,
Wait,
man.
what?
You're
What did you
contradicting
say?
yourself.
Did he just say?
No,
what did you say?
No, I'm saying.
Did you just say Martinelli?
No, listen. I'm saying-
Martinelli plays better with Gabriel Jesus.
He does.
Right? So then that's just proving your point of Gabriel Jesus out the team.
No. It's
Fucking
not
up
my
the
point.
scene.
Because
Making
man
the
is
scene.
no, listen. Because man is still scoring goals. This is other factors in it, but they were still winning games. Do you
Which one
understand?
is it? The scoring goals from an individual winning game.
I'm saying, okay, the winning games.
You're getting in
Okay,
this mix up.
the winning games. The winning games. Yeah, let's simplify it.
Yeah.
The winning games.
Okay. But okay, if you're winning games and you're not the cheeky 1-0s and cool, just got over the line with that. Do you not think it's a lot more convincing? Okay, if you're able to play convincingly, yeah, and definitely when Gabriel Jesus was in the team before, they look link up was very linky. Do you get it?
Linky,
You know, Ultimate Team or the green. Get me? Green, link up. And that's what they were looking like. So they didn't look like there was much of a threat to even, because they looked like it was always in control of games. Yeah, you take Jesus out, suddenly they didn't look like there was much of a threat. Like they didn't. They were getting over the line. Yeah,
I was saying Ketia did really, really well when he first came in. You know,
he did.
He surprised me.
He did do well, but
He dunked 2 on us.
he did well. But he's not.
Dunked 2 on us.
He's not the catalyst for controlling games.
He's not enough to help you win a league title.
That one.
But I don't think any of them are. Because, like, the way I see it, yeah, they've been good, Arsenal. But really, 81 points at the moment? You might get 84 max. That's not exceptional. And there's good, great, and exceptional. When I look at Pep and Man City, like, it's exceptional. When I look at Arsenal pre the last 11 games or 12 games, you might say they were great. But, like, there's a big difference in that last bit to get exceptional. It's mentality. That's literally all up. Because the age, the injuries, all of this stuff, I'm like, all right, cool. But when you're ahead by 8 points, all it's telling me, and then you capitulate the way you lot have, because really and truly, this is a big, bold job. Like, big.
I'm not denying that.
And the reason why I can see its mentality is when Leicester won and Tottenham lost to, they drew to Chelsea from 2-0
Drew to
Chelsea.
Chelsea,
That battle of the bridge.
Hazard done a mad thing. Yeah, I remember that.
I remember the following games, I was like, where were they? Like, they disappeared. And that's all I'm seeing with this Arsenal team. Like, they've just disappeared.
Yeah, that's true.
And it's like, all you had to do was maintain what you were doing. And you could have gone to Etihad, lost, and still won it.
Yep.
But, like, the capitulation's been crazy.
That's the thing. They were like, 8 points clear. City had a game in hand. But it's the fact that you went to Anfield, 2-0 up, and let that slip. You know what, minor, like, we can still go. 2-0 up against West Ham. That's 2-2. And then
Southampton
on a Friday night, you're 3-1 down. Like, it's great that.
I love this on a Friday night.
The way he delivers it, he does it in a way that just makes you think, I'm feeling rattled.
But like I can understand losing Saliba was massive. Like, there's some dumb stat that the Saliba to Saka connection was like, he passed him so often, like, really got him going. And
Saliba to Saka.
Yeah, like, it's some dumb stat, but Holding doesn't kind of make that pass, and like Holding just being there kind of disrupted the whole rhythm and all that kind of stuff.
Holding wasn't holding nothing.
Don't even start on that go.
Who's upset about the coming? Like, is it Kuwa, what his name is?
Kiva.
Like, he looks a lot more suited to this system and that whole thing. And so many Arsenal fans are saying they left it too late to bring him in, because at that point it was done. And the thing is as well, like Gary Neville said it, you don't understand that when City really get going, there's no room for error. You drop one game and that's it. They smell blood and they're onto you.
Piranha thing.
And that's the thing. It's like, for Arsenal to have won the league, there's no mistakes. When it gets to like March, April, you can't drop games. And the fact they dropped 3 on the spin, and it's crazy. It's mental. What I did find funny though, very, very quickly. Sorry to say this. Yeah.
Why? You're looking at me. He's looking at me.
I didn't want to look.
When you look at like teams that have won the Premier League by not playing, sometimes it's like, I was playing golf while I was doing X, Y, Z. I didn't expect that team to mess up. City players were watching the game. So you telling me they really thought Arsenal not the Forest? No, not the Forest got this. To me, that's disrespectful. Arsenal not the Forest should be an Arsenal win. So I'm not watching that game. I'm doing what I'm it's a Saturday night with my family.
I fully hear it.
City players were like, I'm watching this game. We're celebrating. That's really,
They linked up.
I fully hear it. Yeah.
They knew.
that's
I
really
was surprised when I saw them together.
Yeah, same. People are like,
They knew to link up.
You know,
Actually, no.
decided
I
by
think it'd
the
be
club,
nice,
man.
actually. I think they would have linked up.
they were forced to do
Nah,
that,
man.
man. Go try it.
It was a
Go
bit-
try it.
Yeah.
What's
Someone else- They would have.
no.
I didn't even see this, by the way, so I don't know what you're talking about, but I can imagine.
I saw the video today.
There was a
Is it-
link.
is
it-
They
In someone's yard or what?
Somewhere together.
Is it?
Yeah.
It was someone's idea.
Someone was like, yo, Arsenal
Someone's
not the Forest.
Let's watch it.
Let's watch that. Let's watch that. Like, I can understand if it was like Arsenal Man United, like, do you know what? Yeah, like Man United might win it, But Nottingham Forest, no, fam. To me anyway, that's rude. I'm just saying.
As you said, Nottingham Forest, they're safe.
Yeah.
West Ham, safe.
Yes.
Leeds lost today
Mm-hmm.
to West Ham 3-1, regardless of the scoreline. That's techie for them now.
Yeah.
Who do we think is going down now? Now that Southampton's confirmed, it's between Leeds, Everton, Leicester. Only one of them are going to
For me, Everton are staying up.
Swear. You reckon?
Sean Dyche's men. I believe in
agree.
Sean Dyche.
You think Dash?
Yeah.
I think
So
Dyche
that's
is going to
the
keep them
thing.
up. I think he's going to keep them up.
It's Leicester Newcastle on Monday, and then the
Getting
final
smoked.
weekend Leeds Tottenham.
Leeds
West-
might win, you know.
I think,
I didn't even know I'm going to say that.
I think West Ham have Leicester.
So the thing is, Leicester's goal difference. Are you on it now?
I'm about to go on it.
Leicester's goal difference. Leicester can still end up on the same points as Everton can, but Leicester have got a considerably better. I think it's like 8 goals.
Okay.
Is in their favour. So Everton is not a given at all.
Yeah, Leicester on -18, Everton on -24,
Right.
Leeds on -27.
Right. So they can still end up on the same points, but Everton, they might have to start doing some voodoo, bro.
Thing is though, yeah, Monday night is Everton. Sorry, is Leicester Newcastle, and the way
Leicester Newcastle.
the way Leicester play at the moment,
Yeah, and the way Newcastle are playing.
Newcastle
as well,
slapstick past them and not even care.
Yeah.
So that's
See how
that
they just dealt with Brighton
So,
was
yeah.
it midweek?
Yeah.
Yo,
So like,
Hey!
that's that kind of game.
I thought
right?
that'd be quick. I thought it'd be close that game, you know. I was like, oh, this is a big game
and it
now.
was 2-1 for a while and then just right at the end. Like, what? Hey!
If you're Leicester, yeah, you say, no, what, 1-0 loss. Like, have to.
Yeah.
Like, you have to come out there with 1-0 loss
Yeah.
because if I go different,
Smoky,
fam,
innit?
it's
It's
long.
smoky. And then the last game, who? Leicester's last game?
I think it's West Ham. Yeah, West Ham. Yeah,
Yeah, I think Leicester and Leeds are going down. I thought I just seen.
Leicester, West Ham, Everton have. Who they got?
So what?
Bournemouth.
So who do we think then?
Bournemouth,
Who do you think? There's only one team to be safe. Who's going to be safe then?
Everton.
I think Everton.
You think Everton will
Everton
still,
playing at home
Yeah?
on that
Yeah.
last game.
Everton at home against Bournemouth. Yeah.
Yeah, I
Everton
think I'm
will-
right. Bournemouth already on the beach, like
Yeah,
yeah,
like-
they're-
They don't
They don't mind, innit?
yeah, they don't mind.
Yeah, they don't mind.
Leicester gonna get shaken
Only-
down. Players gone.
Yeah. The only thing
Whoa.
that might cost Everton is that Leeds have Spurs, and the way Spurs are playing at the moment, fam.
I'm not even mad at it.
Yeah,
I'm not, generally, I'm not even.
Yeah,
mad
but I
at it.
think Everton at home, I think there's going to be a proper atmosphere there.
Yeah.
Like, they're going to know what's at stake. Do you get what I'm saying? And Bournemouth ain't really playing for anything.
Yeah.
No, but I think Calvert-Lewin got another injury yesterday.
Yeah, he
Saturday.
did actually.
Did he?
You're right.
Yeah, injured
Yeah,
again.
he did.
So if
He's
you
taking
look at
still.
Everton, it's like who's scoring? And the thing is, Calvert-Lewin don't score, but he's a problem. He's a nuisance. He might like get a little link up something.
Set piece, innit?
Demarai Gray, man.
Set piece.
He's gonna
Set
come
piece
through.
thing.
I agree.
He's coming
Parler.
through. Yeah, he's gonna come through, do
that
something
one
silly
there.
on that last day.
I've got time for Demarai Gray.
Yeah, he's cold.
There was hella doubts though.
Yeah,
He was doubted. I've got time for him though.
I think it's dope.
Is it Jamaica thing?
I think he is, yeah. Oh, is it
Patterned?
patterned? I don't know if it's patterned.
Apparently there was supposed to be done a while ago, but his name's
Oh, yeah.
spelled
yeah,
weird,
yeah.
innit?
Yeah.
And they were fucking up the spelling of his name. And that's the only reason why it's taking so long to play for Jamaica. You see, only people fucking up, man.
Hey,
You get me?
I've heard still.
Yeah. So who are we excited to see come up then? From Champ.
Burnley.
We excited to see Burnley.
Yeah, man. Obviously, Vincent Kompany. I like
Yeah,
Vincent Kompany.
100%.
I like Vincent Kompany. I like what he's doing as well. Burnley, he's got them playing good football, man.
Mm.
I would like to see if he keeps that style of play in the Premier League. But they're looking good. And also, if Luton go up,
I want to see
that
Luton.
would be
man.
big, man.
I
That would be
would
big.
love it
That's
if
a
Luton
That
go
would be
up.
a big
Yeah.
one, man. I'll be honest.
Yeah.
The same way I wanted Arsenal to get to win the league just to break mold, I want Luton to get in the Prem to break mold, bro.
Yeah,
It's
that would
different,
be
isn't it?
Yeah,
Luton.
fam.
Crazy.
That's
Luton
crazy.
in the Prem.
And there's a couple players in it from West Ham. You know what I mean?
Oh,
Doing their
name,
job
name.
for them. You know what I mean?
Name.
For the last, been there for what, 8 years plus. What's his name?
Right.
There's
Pelly.
another player that's been there from non-league.
Pelly's the
We're talking
midfielder,
about-
innit?
we're talking about this
Pelly,
this
innit?
week.
The midfielder. Midfielder.
Yeah.
Rod-
Yeah, he's been there since.
What's his
like,
name?
I think that Elliot. Pelly Roddock. I don't know if that
Elliot
Elliot.
Roddick. Yeah.
Elliot,
Yeah.
Is it Elliot Lee? Is he still there?
I don't think Elliot Lee's there.
No.
Dan Potts is there though.
Yeah.
Oh, Dan Potts is there, yeah?
Dan Potts
He's
is
the
there.
fullback,
He's been
innit?
there for time.
Fullback,
Been
innit?
there for a good while.
Because some of these man, they were there when they were in the conference.
Yeah.
And
So
literally
when
just
that,
got
what's his name?
promoted.
Pelly Ruddock,
Pelly Rodder. I think he went there, and then Dan Potts might have went there the year after.
something like that.
So they've been there. You know what I'm
Crazy.
saying? That's a nice story still.
Yeah.
That's a good story.
Have you seen that stadium?
Yeah.
I've seen one of the entrances.
I've
not seen it.
Literally, you'll be walking past the row of houses, the entrance is there.
Yeah, just there, bro.
Fam, it's mad. Literally,
Oh yeah, no, because it's just one of them.
they're talking about literally like players just like walking through people's back gardens and like fans, like it's crazy.
It's
In the
nuts.
Prem.
It's nuts.
Imagine in the Prem.
To put it like Luton, bro. It's
You
nuts.
literally be
Nuts.
sitting there in your house watching the game on TV and the ball in your house, like really, fam? Like, it's mad. When you see that stadium,
That's
crazy.
But has it passed all the checks to be? Is it
Yeah,
okay
pick
to
up
be in the
They're
Prem?
going to have to do
Like-
some sort of check.
Yeah,
They're
innit?
going to have
Because
to.
The check-
before you can go up, you have to make sure you can facilitate. What's it
Yes,
called? Your
facilitate
facilities
certain
are.
things and that,
the thing is, it's the media. You have to be able to facilitate the media.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So like, because as long as you've got 2 dressing rooms, that's like
Mm.
things.
know, I think I've been
Really
there
need
as
it,
well.
yeah.
But
Do you know what the capacity is?
I know I've been there before.
no, from looking at it, it's like a 20
yards and that.
But it's really
I've been
weird.
there
When you
young,
get
but why
promoted,
did I go there?
the thing they've got to do for the media to make sure there's enough like space to host all these broadcasters and even some of the dumb rules. So once a team get promoted, you have to provide a warm meal for journalists.
So
Fam, I swear that and it's,
Really?
yeah. So
You see, this is what I'm like again. Insight. You know what I mean, dad?
So, like, when QPR get promoted, they would provide like pies. Dead, like awful.
Dead.
When Mike Ashley was in charge of Newcastle, like I've never been to St James's Park, but there was a story that he hated the media so much, he'd give them a £5 voucher for the burger bar outside. So you better hold that. Yeah.
funny story.
That's crazy. What's the longest the furthest, should I say, story that you had to go and cover then?
Not in terms of stories I have to cover, but I once went to Swansea to watch United opening day of the season. And I remember because De Gea wanted to leave, so they started with Mayo in goal. And he made a
When
mistake
was that then? What is that?
years ago. And I think it was Van Gaal's second season.
Okay.
Yeah, because Van Gaal's first season I was out with Trafford for that. Second season, yeah, Swansea. I remember United lost 2-1, Romero mistake, and there were no trains home. So I had to get a coach. I had to get a coach at midnight from Swansea.
From Wales, big man.
Back to London. So I could be at work Monday morning.
And that was a Sunday night game.
So not Sunday night, it was a Sunday afternoon game.
Sunday afternoon game.
But because of train strike, the last train was at 5 o'clock. And was never going to get that. So I had to get a coach from Swansea at midnight back to London.
Bro, you start rethinking whether you want to be a journalist, isn't it? Home, bro. It's mad.
No, you say that though, but some of the games you get to go to and stuff like that, like, yeah, fun times.
What's the biggest game? What's the most exciting game that you've been to?
Sorry about this. Barcelona, Tottenham, Wembley Stadium. Remember that volley that Rakitic scored?
Oh,
Yeah, you was there for that.
That game.
I was there for that.
Oh!
Yeah.
You saw that with the 2 eyes.
That volley. Holy smokes.
Like, the 2 best goals I've seen, that goal and then the Giroud scorpion kick against Crystal Palace.
Oh, were you there for that as well?
And that one, I remember I was with my boy, was like,
that's
the press box. And the thing is just like, kind of be professional, but there's certain goals you see, it's like,
Nah, it goes out the window. It goes out the window.
100%.
Yeah.
100%.
So what, is everyone kind of lame then? Kind of squares and that? You say you're trying to be professionals and just covering the game and just, that's great.
Until you get like the European teams come and the European teams, or like European media, fam, is exactly what you imagine. Those Italian journalists and the goal.
Passion.
Goal! Yeah. I'm there for it.
Yeah.
And your English media going, what are they celebrating for? Big man, like.
Yeah.
So English media is just dry.
Yeah.
So it needs shaking up.
Not shaking up, but again, it's professional. Like you're there to work, you're there to, do a job, so you can't really be celebrating. I remember doing the Carabao Cup final, Man United Southampton, and my heart was beating. I think I'm there for work, but I'm like, yo, we can't lose Southampton, it was a close game. When we won, I was like,
That one's under your preference.
yeah, have to.
So you feel like you have to be. That's weird though, because like you get into that kind of work for the passion. You would
Yeah.
think so, right? Like, and it's something that you enjoy, but then when you're in it, you think you got to stand.
So if you celebrate, what is it? The
You know
gross
what I mean?
misconduct.
No, not at all. No, not at all. But it's like, unless you're club media, it's frowned upon. Because again, you're meant to be impartial. You're meant to be there for work.
But even if you're just a football fan,
That's
you
what I
can
was
just be
about to say, innit?
Me, I'm
Yeah,
a
just
football
enjoy
fan,
the
bro.
fact
Do
it's
you know
a
what I'm
sick
saying? It
goal.
could be fucking Norwich and Luton. I support whoever's winning. Do you know what I mean? But you know, like a good goal, you just appreciate it.
Oh, no,
Goal, you know what I'm
It's a good
saying?
goal. Everyone's like, yeah, it's a good
Yeah,
goal. But I think like you won't celebrate the good
Yeah,
goal.
I
Like, you
hear
won't
you.
celebrate your team scoring.
Yeah.
So yeah,
That's a bit weird, isn't it?
it is.
It's a bit weird.
It's fun.
It's still fun.
Yeah.
It sounds lit though.
Yeah. So what about the streaming thing? He was saying that he was doing streaming. Off air, said he was doing streaming.
My own podcast.
Mm.
Yeah, I'm a Miami Dolphins fan, so I've got my own Miami Dolphins podcast. So
See it there?
yeah,
Okay.
with the NFL draft the other day, I think the Saturday had like a 7-hour live stream.
What?
Wait.
So basically, the NFL draft, the first round is like Thursday night between 1 and like 3:30. The second day starts at midnight, finishes around 4. But the day 3 rounds 4 to 7, they're like 6.5 hours.
6.5 hours.
About
I wouldn't see they're crying about 2 hours, big man. Yeah.
But what?
About 2 hours recording here, bro.
I'm local, man. What do you mean?
6.5 hours.
yeah, that's
That's a lot still.
So how did you get into that then? How did it, so what's the American football? How did that catch you then?
Madden.
All puns intended.
Madden.
Play Madden. Play
Swear.
Yeah, like you know, like again, I'm a sports person. Like if there's a sports game on a console, I'll play it. So growing up, NHL, 2K Live, EA Sports, well, the basketball game was in 2K,
Yeah.
and then like you know what, bit of American football, playing Madden.
Hey, we did say we was gonna get Madden.
Yeah, but I'm the man in my serious.
Not
Not serious,
serious.
bro. Yeah.
Yeah, but Kadeem serious.
To be fair, I got Madden still, but
Oh, you got it?
Yeah, no one to play with it, bro.
I'll download it.
I'm not gonna say I'm good at it. It's a myth. Like,
I don't even know how to play, bro.
No,
I don't even know the rules.
so go on.
Yeah.
No. So play Madden. I was like, you know what, I need a team. Tried the Dolphins, and haven't looked back. It's like 7-8 years a Dolphins fan.
Why Miami Dolphins then?
Yeah.
I just need to pick a team.
I swear. And that was
No
it.
reason.
No,
What went into the process of choosing Dolphins?
I like the colour of the uniform.
that baby blue kind of thing.
Yeah, that aqua, you know what? Yeah, like
the aqua team.
That,
Yeah.
their
it's way
ground
below.
is what's right in the middle of the Miami track, isn't it? On F1. Is it them?
yeah.
Is it?
Did they come to London recently as well?
Yeah, I was
that
there. That was 2021, I think.
Okay, not this year. Okay.
Were you there professionally or because you just wanted to go?
No,
as a
I was
fan?
last. When the Dolphins were there, I was there professionally because I wanted to chat to players and stuff
That's a
like
massive
that.
perk, innit?
And
That's
yeah,
That's hard.
yeah.
That is lit.
And I'm hoping to go to Germany this year as well because they're playing the Kansas City Chiefs in Germany.
Cold.
So I'm hoping to go there as a
So they do
journalist.
games in Europe as well. I thought, I can't lie. I just thought it was just in UK. They come and just
No,
play a couple of games in UK.
no games in Germany now. Obviously, 3 games in London, sometimes 4, and then games in Mexico. I'm looking to expand.
How would you not feel if that happened with your football teams?
What's that? What,
Fire,
abroad?
fire,
Yeah, they're just
fire,
like, we're gonna
fire,
go and play over here, go play over here.
straight fire
And I just feel weird. Like, I'm not,
Like, would you watch those games?
on the TV.
Yeah, of course. yeah.
But I don't.
What are they,
I don't
like,
agree with them
friendlies?
things there, man.
No,
oh,
Wait,
League
so
games.
league games?
oh
The
shit.
actual competitive games
League
they take
games,
it abroad,
Yeah, I
don't
watch
they?
it on telly. That's about it.
Yeah. I wouldn't go to it. Do you know what though? You just reminded me. On UEFA thinking about doing their Champions League
Oh, in
final
America.
in the US as well.
Yeah, I heard about that.
Yeah.
That's a big
To
bag
be
of
fair, what,
fuck as
Champions
well.
League
Yes,
final?
Champions League final.
League.
But the final always gets played here, there, everywhere though. So
Pardon?
Yeah, but it's always in Europe though, isn't it?
Yeah, but it's the
it's
beef is it's a European
European Cup.
competition. Do you know what I'm saying?
I hear
So
that.
for it to now just be gone in fucking I don't know what New York.
Have you been to Champions League final?
Have I been to the Champions League final? Never.
Have you? No. What's the beef?
I said, what's the beef?
He's still hot from Arsenal.
It's a European.
He's still hot from Arsenal.
Get me? I know.
You're not
He's
going.
Don't nibble.
If you're not going, why are you making a scene?
Don't nibble.
Oh, don't even lick a child.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? Just trying to give you that one touch. Don't nibble.
You're not even going, blood. You're not going.
Alright, breathe.
Let them two have their
It's a
moment.
European competition, right? And it should remain so.
You man are just against change, innit? You're one of them, man. You as well.
Hey, don't put me with them, man. Don't put me with them, man.
So hold on.
Don't put me
with them, man.
I'm not you.
Oh,
no, not
right
you,
now,
not
that's
you.
what you two are, them, man.
Don't put me with Theo and them, man. You know Theo, like I say the Prem wasn't competitive at all and that joke, man. But nah, man, I think there's a lot of sentiment that just takes away from it, bruv. Do you get it? It's not a World Cup. Do you know what I'm trying to say? It's not Asia Cup. It's not, fam. It's European Championship. Why should it be in the US?
It's true. That's true.
It just don't end up in a sense.
Yeah, but that's the way football's going. Like they played one of the Spanish finals in Dubai or something like that, don't they?
They did do that. Yeah, they did. They did.
And then they talk about playing a community shield against somewhere. It's how football wants to keep on making money to truly be a global game.
They even said, but this Champions League final, I think, let's say the stadium's 75,000 cap, only 35,000 are actually going to fan tickets. Like the rest of it's just going.
I think for West Ham's final, it's like
so it doesn't really matter now.
Sorry.
They could put anywhere. Sorry, bro.
No, because like for West Ham's final, I think it's like a 20,000 seater stadium, and like 4,000 tickets for West Ham. Yeah,
yeah, only 4,000.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
But that's all finals. So like, if it's a 80,000 seat stadium, you'll be lucky to get 15,000 for one team. Because
that's what I mean. You might as well put it in America then.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. The hardcore fans will go, and the rest will be corporate fans and sponsors, and they can charge whatever they want because.
Hardcore fans still travel though anyway.
And
even if they know they're not gonna get in the stadium, they want to be in the local bars and clubs and all that kind of stuff. Even in Amsterdam, did you see the pictures and scenes from what Amsterdam was looking like?
That guy was nosy, yeah. Was it nosy? Who was that West Ham fan that was just thumping up guys? I wasn't even getting onto that yet.
I wasn't even getting onto that yet. I was just saying in literally the town, like all the pubs, bars, club, like it was full up of West Ham fans. Bare claret and blue.
The only issue you have with a Champions League final, say in the US, it's a timing thing. What time do you have it for the European fans to watch it, and it's not dumb because again, like as an NFL fan, like Sunday night football starts at like 1 a.m. and that's like 7-8 p.m. US time.
Yeah,
you're not gonna have a Champions League final that kicks off at 10 p.m. UK time, so it's like 3 p.m. Like it's dumb. So you got to try and have it at a decent time, which is why.
But then again, it's not alien to do that though. When Ronaldinho did he make his debut at midnight? Do you remember that?
I remember that. No.
For who though? For Barcelona.
For Barcelona.
No, but the thing
the game wasn't gonna be changed because he was in the LESiA for Brazil. And fucking, they didn't want to switch up the La Liga fixtures and all that shit. So you had to put they played the game at midnight.
Mad.
Something like that. Fact check it.
Yeah.
Fact check it. But yeah, so it's not unheard of to just switch up the time completely. And in La Liga, some of them play 10 p.m. games.
I was going to say, sometimes in like, again, Spanish Cup final, the game was going on at midnight, still in Spain. It's like, well, like, big man, go to sleep.
Yeah, they had the siesta, that's why.
Yeah. The way they live
you can't play at those times.
Yeah, fully. Yeah. But yeah, the West Ham fan that was just man single-handedly defeated.
All I saw
defeated the Ultras, bruv.
All I saw was a picture of a ripped top and like a black eye, but
he was smiling.
Yeah,
he was good. Smiling.
He was good.
Bro, you know what that was like? That was like, you know, with them orcs in Lord of the Rings. That's what he was just clearing them like Gandalf.
That's what it was. It was mad.
It was mad.
Basically,
he was having fun with it, bro.
At the end of the game, a few of the AZ Alkmaar fans
the Ultras
tried to attack West Ham fans, but the part he attacked was the
family section. Because the fans were in the other corner, but then where they were, that was actually where the fans and the friends and family.
So as you get these fans kind of come up some stairs, you got this one West Ham fan, like older white guy, and just punching guys over and over again. And like, you see like a few, I think Flynn Downs was punching people, Paqueta kind of got involved. But there's one. You can tell that back in the day he was.
We was talking about Upton Park scraps.
Yeah,
man miss it.
He was there.
He missed it. He was happy.
He was enjoying that moment. Like, yes, takes me back.
Back to my youth.
Back there in E6. Them bad there.
Like barking road it. Nah, he's doing too much.
He was saying all that, he's like just fighting ants. Because again, it would be like Black Hoodie just there, punch one gone. It was mad.
Yeah, man.
That's embarrassing.
Just
Yeah. But well, wrap up. Is there a wrap up thing?
can do unless you got anything else you wanna get off your chest.
I just wanna. You know what we didn't actually address last week?
What?
So you know that fight, the KSI fight.
Yeah.
The elbow thing.
I wanted to give him Airs of the Week.
What, KSI?
Yeah, man.
Why?
In fact, he can get Airs of the Week this week.
Why?
So
'cause I didn't even watch his match. I just watched the page.
So he there saying that he's a good boxer and he can box and all them something there, yeah. But when he start the box, he don't look like boxer. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you say you're a boxer,
Yeah.
you got box, right?
Yeah, fully.
He's not a boxer.
That man just say stuff to sell the fight.
Do you know what I'm saying? Yeah. So he did land one sweet right-hander on him, yeah? Another fight, I can't even remember his name. Anyway, got rattled. But the blow that actually knocked man down, it was an elbow.
It was a John Jones elbow.
Did you see?
Oh, man.
You saw it? Did you watch it?
Bro, no, I didn't watch it. I saw it though. Like it was
Elbow thing. Kimbo Slice kind of thing there.
Yeah.
You remember Kimbo Slice?
Yeah.
Right.
Rest in peace.
But then he swore, I hit him with the right, like, I got him.
Is that what he done?
Yes!
Oh.
Embarrassing, bro.
That's a howler.
And I can't lie, if you've been in a scrap and that, you know, like,
Yeah.
you know
it's
what,
hand.
you
Come
get
on,
me?
man.
You know what's landed and what's not landed. But he's there swearing that he hit him with the right.
So is that what ended the fight?
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
So at the time, they gave him the win, The referee,
Yeah.
I don't know what the fuck referee did, and I don't know what he's in there for if you can't see that. But gave him
have to
belt and
rewatch it
everything. But
Mm.
this week, come out. It's a non-contest.
Yeah.
You got found out, big man. You gotta get ass of the week.
That sounds fair.
Can't be moving chest.
That sounds fair.
Get past that. You get your remote.
I'm with it.
But them man ain't got no shit. Well, what, is there no other nominees for ass of the week? Lemzi, you got any ass of the week? Ass of the week.
This one, I can hear him breathing.
Oh, has he got one?
Hams,
Yeah,
any
no.
nominees for ass of the week?
Bro, it can only go to one team.
Oh, you want to give it to the whole team?
Can you do the team, yeah?
Go on.
What, twice in a week you tried?
But I swear, you gave it to Arsenal last week.
I did.
But maybe they should.
But this one was a bit more.
This one they actually handed it and said, you know what, that's
This one
yours.
I said, "Alright, listen."
It's yours.
Yeah.
And then it's yours. While you lot are kicking back, chilling. You go.
Yeah, what? No.
Nah, it makes
Come on.
sense.
Let's
What,
be real.
Arsenal?
It's gotta be us.
Can you know ass of the week?
I can't.
Otherwise, it's got to be
Yo, I'll throw in Sam Allardyce as well, you know.
Ooh.
Just because his
go on.
comments about him being as sick as Pepper and Klopp and all of them.
No,
lot
he
as well,
didn't
yeah.
say that.
What did he
no.
say?
What did he say?
What did he say?
I swear he said that.
He said no one's ahead of him in terms of experience and knowledge. I think.
Nah, I still
you're
want to
saying
throw
I
him in
think
there,
too.
you know.
Yeah.
think-
I'm
Yeah,
going with that one.
I want to throw him in there, you know.
Push you,
Nah, man.
Keep it onto something there. Yeah, I'm onto something. I'll say that.
I know, let's still vote.
Nah, let me rescind that quickly, actually. Let me take that back.
Well, you
I'll
want to
let
give
you
it
get
to
that.
Allardyce.
I'm with the Arsenal team more.
Bro,
But I'm just saying, just as an additional
You
one.
beat them 5-0 at home and you gotta lose 1-0.
Yeah, come
That
on,
is a
man.
stinker, I'm
Ass of the
sorry.
week.
That is.
Yeah,
Was it never happened before or something? What's going on?
Nah, the fizzle out is crazy, man. The end of the-
Just don't do it. You're digging a hole for yourself. Don't do
It's
it.
there, yeah,
That's what I'm here for, bro.
Yeah.
I'm here. I'm standing in my truth.
Hey, yo, can we run the tune of the week again, please? You know what I mean? It's been good. It's been real.
Do you know what though?
Go on.
Just at the end, innit? I'm gonna slip this in. I don't think many are gonna hear this bit, so I can say it now innit, quickly. You reckon West Ham would have a better season than Arsenal if you win the Conference Europa thing?
Run that one more time. Do you think West Ham...
Have a better season than Arsenal if you win your cup?
Didn't I not ask you that? No, I didn't.
No, you put it in. I see you
Oh, did I? I put it out
throw
there.
some shade.
100%.
I didn't respond.
100%.
100%.
100%. Because at least Rice can go to his mother and say, yo, look what I win this week. You get it? I tell you. You know what I mean? What Odegaard gonna go to his mother and say? Get me? Odegaard mother just gonna say, all right, darling, next time. You know what I mean? At least Rice mother can say, good. Boy, good job.
He's rattled. He's rattled.
This is
100%.
This is not
How can you disagree with that? How can you disagree with that?
Asking a question, my man.
Listen, there's another Arsenal fan here. I think an Arsenal fan needs to get involved as well.
Yeah, go on. What do you think? What do you think?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Bro, I was
Hanging me
wounded by these, bro. No, I'm not gonna lie.
That question there, though.
No, I don't think so, bro. I'm not gonna lie. I think for you, man. Yeah, no.
Yeah,
it's a
welcome to.
consolation.
Thanks for listening.
Let him land.
You know what I'm saying?
Let him
It's a
land.
Consolation, bro. You man know that it's not been a good year for you, lot, man. And so if you get
No,
this cool,
yeah, it hasn't,
if you get this cool, like fair enough. It's like a little polish in it. Do you know what I'm saying? But
Okay.
What does this do for you? What does it go?
So
If you're in the conference, do you go Europe?
automatic
Yeah,
qualification
Europe.
for Euro. So even if we had an air season, you redeem it. Do you know what I'm saying?
fair enough.
So you got to think about it. You see, Arsenal got their league position. Fair enough. But let's say they did slip up even worse and they fucked up Europa. Then they definitely want to have like nothing to show for it at all.
Yeah.
Fair enough, they got Champions League because of the league position.
Oh yeah.
But better.
You know what? This is a big tune, you know. Man's gonna be playing this one at the barbecue.
Do you know what I like? Do you know what I like? He asked that question at the end.
Yeah, man. What's the title?
Before fans will be, viewers will be signing out earlier.
Yeah. Don't make a scene. Get me.
You can do sign out though anyway. Get me?
First the bottle top 4,
Wow.
then the bottle the title.
I want to say something though.
What?
Turn it up.
I wasn't even gonna say nothing about Arsenal. I was gonna say, you know Hams, you know who you sound like, Bez? President T, my brother.
Oh,
He actually sounds like Pres T, innit?
yeah. Walking around.
Prezi, innit?
Wait, what? Like,
Every time we speak.
you know who Prezi is?
You don't know who Pres T is? No. I'll find a tune next week. You know what I mean? But anyway, Lemzi, thank you, my brother.
Thank you for
coming
having me, guys.
through. Kadeem, thank you for coming through, my G.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Yeah,
Thank
man.
you very much.
Be here next week, man. Hams, don't worry about next week, man.
Yo, make it a free beat, man.
Wins, anything else to say? I know you tried to.
Huh? Big tune. Make sure you stream this tune.
That way.
Get me.
That way.
Don't worry about the Arsenal thing next season.
Next season what?
Next season, innit? Next
season
season.
what?
Next
Say your
season.
chest, bro. Next season what?
Make a statement.
Overachieve.
Make a statement. Make a statement, bro.
Make a statement.
Make a statement. He's gonna make a statement.
What, winning next year?
Nah, I can't captain say we're not gonna win it. Man City's there, innit?